Good day to you and welcome to Brassville Radio Theater, featuring 10-minute plays by author Kenneth Langer. Welcome to episode number 5, An Inconvenient Crime. A stranger asks a couple at their home if he could possibly rob them that evening, only if it is convenient. But it could all be part of a bigger plot. As the curtain opens, we see inside the living room of a house. Inside, we see the typical furnishings, chairs, tables, and lamps. Against one wall is a large fireplace, and above that fireplace hangs a large painting. Vince and Annette, the owners of this home, are seated facing the fireplace. Vince is reading a newspaper while Annette types messages on her phone.
The Horvats went to Europe again.
How nice for them.
They posted pictures of themselves and their dumpy kid in front of the Eiffel Tower. How arrogant.
That's what everyone does to show they have the perfect life. Online only, of course.
It's just so annoying.
You did the same thing when we went to Rome.
I took pictures of the old buildings. I wanted to share with everyone the architectural wonders they may not have seen otherwise.
I didn't realize your new dress was an architectural wonder.
Well, I can't be seen at St. Peter's Cathedral in some shabby old sack now, can I?
When's the last time you wore anything close to a shabby old sack?
I'm just saying that if you're going to be seen at some 1,000-year-old building, you should look your best.
Especially if that 1,000-year-old building is going to be the backdrop for your online post.
You just don't understand.
Well, you've got that right. I don't.
You're still reading newspapers. When are you going to update and read online like everyone else?
I like newspapers. You can touch them and hold them.
Maybe I should be a newspaper.
What was that?
I said I hope you...
You expecting anyone?
No. Are you?
Not at this time of evening. Maybe they'll go away.
Doesn't sound like he's going away. Maybe you should see who it is. Might be important.
I'd rather just ignore him.
I think you should see who it is. What if it's someone who needs help?
Oh, right. Who is it? It's just some guy.
Is he alone?
Yes.
Why don't you see what he wants?
Do you have any idea what kind of insane madman can be on the other side of that door? He could be a mass murderer or a mafia hitman.
Does he look like a mass murderer or a hitman?
Well, no, I guess not.
Well, then put the chain on, open the door, and at least see what he wants.
Always the bleeding heart. What do you want? I'm sorry to bother you, sir, but would you mind if I come in and ask you a question? Yes, I mind if you come in. I don't know you. You could be some kind of serial killer or something. So unless you're here to offer me the winning in some kind of $1 million sweepstakes, go away. Oh, no, sir. It's nothing like that. I have come to ask for your assistance is all. With what? Please, sir, it's cold out here. Could I just step in for a moment and talk to you?
What does he want?
He says he needs help and wants to come in.
Then let him in and see what he needs. He might be in trouble or something.
Or we could be in trouble.
What if he is telling the truth and you send him away? How would that make you feel?
Go away! Makes me feel just fine, thank you.
For goodness sake.
Okay, you're in. Now what do you want?
Well, sir, it's just that I noticed you have a very nice house, and
You've been gating our house?
just noticing is all.
So what do you want? A photo? You going to feature our house in Better Homes and Gardens?
No, sir. What I would like to do, if it wouldn't be too inconvenient, is to take some of your stuff.
What?
Are you kidding?
If it wouldn't be too much of an inconvenience.
Well, of course it would be an inconvenience. Did you think we would just let you walk in here and rob us?
Not everything, just a few things.
And that's supposed to make it okay? Just a few things?
Yes, sir, just a few things is all.
Well, that's it. I'm calling the police. Give me your phone.
Maybe he has a good reason. Why do you want to rob us?
It's just that my family has been having a hard time lately. We are behind on our bills, and we can't make enough to pay them and keep up with our medications. We can't afford better insurance. We just need a little help to make ends meet. You two look like you are doing very well, so I thought maybe I could just come over and take a few things.
But Mr.
You can just call me Bruce.
Bruce, don't you think breaking the law would put you in an even worse situation?
No laws will be broken if you give me permission.
Oh, I see.
They didn't believe me, but I think I convinced them to come anyway, though they might not be in much of a hurry.
Bruce here was just saying...
Bruce, is it? Now you're on a first-name basis?
He was pointing out the fact that if we let him rob us, then he won't be breaking any laws.
Let him rob us? I have no intention of letting him take anything of ours.
Would it be better if I came back next week?
No, it would be better if you didn't come back at all.
You do have insurance on all your belongings, don't you?
Of course we have insurance. What business is that of yours? I've had just about enough of you. If you're not out of this house in... Wait. What exactly are you saying, Bruce?
Well, you see, you wouldn't actually have to lose out. I could take a few things. Things maybe that you were tired of or no longer want. Perhaps you might want a bigger TV or like to upgrade to one of those smart refrigerators.
Oh, now that's preposterous. Why would we let you take things just so we could get something bigger and better? I mean, that's awfully presumptuous of you. That's a lot of paperwork and time we would have to put in just to get more modern appliances or state-of-the-art technology that could be the envy of the entire neighborhood. I think you should just take your arrogant and rude self out of here before you are arrested for bad ideas.
Now hold on there, dear. He may be on to something. I mean, maybe we should do our civic duty and help out the less fortunate.
But you said...
Never mind that. What did you have in mind?
Well, you could give me a list of the things you would like to replace, and I'll take them off your hands for you. You report them stolen and get the insurance money to use however you like. When the check comes in, you can replace all those things with something better, or maybe something you've always wanted.
Well, why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Let's see. What can we get rid of?
We've got a set of dishes in the dining room we've never even used.
Oh, sure, yeah. And how about that blender your brother gave us? I don't think we ever took it out of the box.
How about a new dining room set?
Too big, hard to move. Electronics always do well, though.
Computers, stereos, tape recorders, that sort of thing?
Maybe not the tape recorders, but yeah.
Great. I can fill a whole box full of gadgets.
Microwave?
Sure,
Toaster oven?
absolutely.
Deplorable family portrait with Uncle Ned picking his nose.
Not so much. But what about that painting?
Oh, that thing? It's not much.
That's not what you said when you got it.
I said it was valuable to me, not that it was actually valuable.
I wouldn't be so sure. I've moved quite a few pieces of art in my day. The brush strokes, the color, the oils used. This could be authentic.
Oh, come on. It's just a cheap fake. I got it for next to nothing.
That's not what you...
Look, Bruce. I know the burglary business must keep you busy and that you have a lot to do, so we won't keep you. I'll box up all these things for you, and then you can come back next week and pick them up.
This is exquisite. I would bet anything that this is genuine. How much did you spend on it?
I don't remember.
But Vincent, when you brought it home, you kept going on and on about how you got an original Degas painting for a steal.
Oh, come on. I was just joking. You know, it was all a big game. How could I possibly get my hands on a real painting like that?
Because it was stolen.
What?
Looks like one of the pieces taken from the Metropolitan Museum a few years ago. That's the thing about us thieves. We sometimes tell each other stuff.
All right, that's it. I've had quite enough of your games. You can just leave now before I get really upset.
And what are you going to tell the police when they get here?
The police? The police. They'll be here any minute. Oh, I just remembered. I have an important meeting down at the office. Gotta go. Bye, dear.
You did it.
We did it. When you first told me your idea, I was a little skeptical.
Will they catch him?
Every cop in the city will be looking for him, and after they catch him, he'll be gone for a long time. Let's go. I've got a room on the beach reserved just for us. Thank you for listening to this episode of Brass Bell Radio Theatre. For more episodes, books, and information, please visit brassbellbooks.com. This has been your host, the Clanger, wishing you well.